Ohayou gozaimasu. Watashi wa gaijin desu. Fallout New Vegas ni yokoso. And today, we are gonna go see an old friend of our dear arcade. I think this should work. Old Mr. Cannibal Johnson. Hey, Cannibal. How did you get in front of me? Okay. Hi, Cannibal. How you doing?
What brings you around this time?
Just saying hi. Don't let yourself.
What do you want to...
Bar, just to get some conversation with him. Hey, let's leave. If not, I'll quickly look up and see how to get his conversation.
What's up?
Huh. Okay, well, let's go to the one other person I can think of. Oh god, it's not Novak. There's the one other person I can think of that would start his quest, but I, may be wrong? It's this way. It's her up there. Hi.
Hey there. Your travels been going all right?
You're a pilot? What did you do in Novak? Did you fly in the NCR? Goodbye. Are you gonna say anything now?
What's up?
Huh. Okay. Well, that didn't work for some reason. Oh. Huh. Okay. Let me just read this. Hang fire. Okay, so, as a matter of fact, I went to the wrong people first. One place... What the hell was that? Okay. One place that will get us, some interest from him is actually to do with her. Oh, good lordy Lou. I didn't anticipate this. Nope. This. Ow! Ow! Huh. Okay, well, you know what? I got a better idea. Nope, not Annabelle. Esther! And, gonna take a quick Med-X. And, yeah, hi. I got too high. Oh, I did go way too high. I'm gonna just fire this hit. Good lord above. Okay. Okay, so... I didn't do that. What we'll do this time... What did I have... What one do I have equipped? Oh, it's just a normal mini nuke. I guess I just aimed too low on that one. Whoops. Let's go back to crash mode. And this time, I'm prepared. Hi! Ow! I'm in the wrong thing. Stim packs. Oh, did I like completely damage my oh, no, okay, my arm is fine.
Kill them all. God will understand.
Death to the robots! Hell yeah. I'll take all these. Screw your scrap metal, but I will take this. I've already been here, in case you can't remember.
A vertibird.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. It's been a long time since I've seen one of these.
What do you know about them?
What does anyone know about them? Big flying machines, right? Crazy helicopters. So weird.
Okay. Next one we need to go to is Repcon. Oh god, where's Repcon? That's, no, where's, hang on, Repcon's here? Repcon! Oh! Good job, team. Bum. Hi. Hell to you. Hell to you. Oh. Okay, I was gonna say you got this one. Oh, right. I forgot there was a Nightkin in here. What do you think of this place?
What's up?
Okay. Well, you didn't. You were supposed to. Are you not gonna say anything? Okay. I guess we'll just wander around here until it triggers? I guess that's what I'll do until Arcade decides to say anything, so I'll be back in a minute, I guess? Alright, even though that was supposed to trigger dialogue with him, Arcade doesn't care.
What's up?
What's your opinion of the current
It
situation?
could be better, but
Okay, well. Alright. Well. There is one. Okay, so. I don't already have this mission ready. Okay, so. One place we can get a bunch of points with him is Camp McCarran.
you have to hand it to the NCR. Get enough hands working together and they can make or break just about anything.
I know, it's impressive, right? So I know I can go and speak to that doctor that's in here. And as long as I have a full conversation with him, is done. Las Vegas. Yeah, he's in McCarran Airport. Funny. Hi. How is it going? It has been a while. Yes, down here. Hola.
Oh, good to see you.
I didn't mention the Falls of the Apocalypse.
My father used to say good things about them, but that was years ago. Back when they teach farmers and ranchers about crop rotation and the like. Nowadays, they've changed. They're doing what they can to discredit the NCR, give us a bad name with the locals. Dr. Hildern trained with them years ago. Not me, though. I'm an OSI girl.
Okay. Hi, Heldon.
Yes? Something else you needed?
I have some questions.
Oh? What might those be?
Tell me more about OSI.
The Office of Science and Industry. It's a rather expansive topic. I could talk for hours, but I'm sure I'd bore you.
Yep, cliff note me.
Suffice to say, we are the leading edge of the NCR. Our work focuses on practical matters: medicine, engineering, biology. The dam, for instance. OSI routes its energy supply to our cities in the West. That's only one responsibility of this office.
You said you were the director of the OSI?
Director of the entire OSI? Me? If I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to plant seditious ideas in my head. No, I direct our eastern operations. I've been responsible for squeezing unprecedented levels of power from the dam. I'm also confronting the problem of food production in what little spare time I have, but I've found some promising leads.
You're doing all these things yourself?
Yes, with the assistance of my team, of course.
Okay, so not by yourself. NCR has a food shortage?
Not yet, but our government understands the value of proactive thought. Our studies project an imbalance between production and consumption. Or, for a layman such as yourself, not enough food, too many mouths to feed.
Alright,
Mass
well, I'm
starvation
not that
in
much of a
decade
layman.
or so.
You're the lame man. Haha. Got him. What about responsibilities does this office have? Oh, what other responsibilities does this office have?
We aid some programs the Republic has sponsored involving sharecropper farms in the area.
Ew.
But those haven't panned out too well from what I hear. There have been complaints about the amount of water we're supplying. But those are just excuses for lack of diligence, I'm sure.
Do you control the dam from here?
Directly? No. But we attempt to maximize its output. You have no idea how difficult it is to provide power to an entire nation. Fortunately, we also have the Helios 1 facility.
Which I've already taken
One of
care
our
of.
external contractors recently got the station up and running. His name was something like Exceptional.
Oh,
or
that ass.
Marvelous.
No, it was me. Fantastic.
Yes, that was it. Exactly.
What's your opinion of Williams?
Williams is an admirable researcher. If she wasn't, I'd have terminated her contract, and she'd be begging for work from my former employers.
Why terminate her contract?
Williams has a tendency to feel before she thinks. Not in the lab, but everywhere else. That might be forgivable if she kept her concerns to herself, but she doesn't. Not in front of her peers, not even with contractors like yourself. That kind of behavior can undermine morale. She convinced my last contractor to quit. Same way she tried with you. Probably didn't tell you that, did she?
You didn't always work for the OSI? That seems like a change of topic, but okay.
No. The OSI hasn't been around for very long. I received my training elsewhere.
So who did train you?
Before the bombs, I might have studied at any number of colleges, universities. They gave a man a chance to advance himself, or so I've heard. But after the bombs, until a few years ago, anyone with half a brain had one choice: the followers of the apocalypse.
Ah.
Didn't matter if you agreed with them or not. You either played along or you were turned away.
And what do the followers believe?
Knowledge for knowledge's sake. A society of equals. They purport to be intelligent people, and then they spout this old-world dogma.
Doesn't sound like a good place for a person of ambition.
Exactly right. Imagine what the followers could have accomplished if they were properly motivated, if they had a unified purpose. Those of us who founded the OSI, we wanted to put our knowledge to work, and we have to some degree. But the execs at OSI Central, they're still bound to the old ideas, society of equals and all that. There's still too little direction. If I can make real breakthroughs here, show the President what can be done when junior researchers are kept in line, kept focused on task. Who knows? Maybe I'll be sitting in OSI Central in a few years' time, and there'll be no more coddling of free spirits like our friend Williams.
Okay. What do you think of the NCR's chances against the Legion?
To be frank, I have no idea. I leave the fighting to Colonel Shu, and I expect him to leave the science to me. Too many people
Fair.
have opinions on things they know nothing about. And the more ignorant they are, the more opinions they have.
Goodbye.
Yes, goodbye.
Hildern is a good
Okay.
example of big picture obsession gone too far. At some point, he became so fixated on large-scale results that he lost the concept of the common good along the way. It's an inhumane kind of public service when people and the basic resources they need become numbers in a ledger.
Good thing there are still people like you around.
Kind of you to say, but there are better people than me around here. I just hope the followers can make a difference in the long run.
Okay, and while we're here, let's go and talk to an old friend of ours. Are you in here?
Something I can do for you?
Oh, that's James' shoe, so she must be upstairs. I can never remember where people are in this building. Are you in here? There you are.
You're back.
What else can you tell me about Anders?
I don't know him very well myself. I seem to remember that he was the man to call on if you needed someone to get in and get out quietly. Colonel Shu would really be the person to talk to.
Oh, okay. Who's missing?
Well, there's Anders. He's a ranger. That one's not suspicious so much as worrisome. He left on a dangerous assignment. Colonel Shu sent him out. Now I think he feels guilty not having any way to check up on him.
Anyone else missing?
Yeah. The man I'm more interested in is Corporal White. White had a lot of promise. Wanted to be a ranger as bad as anyone I've seen. But he also had some extracurricular activities going. Now he's gone.
I'll see what I can find about Corporal White for you.
Word around the base is he'd been going regularly to visit a hooker named Dazzle at Gamora. That's a casino on the Strip. Classy place. His belongings are up in the barracks in the concourse building. First bunk on your left if you're facing it from the center. I haven't had a chance to look through his things yet, so that might be a good place to begin.
You got it. The White Wash. Yeah. So I will go and look through his stuff, but also I need to find out about Anders, right? Hey, boss, you know anything about Anders? Hey, man.
Yes? What is it? Could be better,
Yeah.
I'll say that much. We set up here with our sights set on annexing New Vegas. It's a lot of resources that could do a lot of good for us. But that hasn't happened. If anything, they annexed us. They rake in the profits from our soldiers, and we're stuck protecting them from the Legion. Not exactly the plan.
Where does that leave you?
Now we're trying to secure the Strip and the dam at the same time, and it's costing us. And in the meantime, General Oliver won't approve any offensive maneuvers, because he doesn't want to risk losing our positions. So we're in a holding pattern here. And Caesar's on the other side of the river, planning.
Are things mostly quiet between here and the dam?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, the word from the ranger stations has been especially concerning lately. Sounds like they've run into overwhelming resistance, and supplies just aren't reaching them. It's been so bad, I asked Sergeant Reyes at Camp Forlorn Hope to look into it, and see how it is that things could be so fouled up there.
What challenge does the NCR face here?
Everything was going according to President Kimball's plan at first. We met minor resistance from local troublemakers. But our two main objectives are still contested. Mr. House controls the Strip, and he won't so much as meet with our ambassador. And we're holding Hoover Dam. But Caesar's Legion is positioning itself to overrun it. If it falls, so will New Vegas. We'd be forced to withdraw.
What's Count McCarran's role in the NCR's operation?
It's our main base. We took it because it lets us keep an eye on the Strip, and it had already been fortified before the Great War. From here, we handle most of the logistics for our operations in Nevada. Troop allocation, supply distribution, intel. Usually General Oliver runs the show here, but he's on his way to the dam now, so I've taken on a lot of his duties here.
Okay. Let me just fix my music because it broke again. I don't get why it breaks. Okay. We got a little time. Let's go look through his stuff. It's up here, I think. La 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 la. Yeah, you have to go through the concourse. Howdy, fellas. I'm just going to go see about some things. Hi.
Hello. Did the Colonel send you? I was hoping he might have changed his mind.
You look upset. Change your mind about what?
My husband. He's a ranger, and he got murdered by a pack of fiends. Goddamn savages laid his body out to rot. Brass won't say it to me straight, but they mean to leave Esteban out there. I can see that plain.
It seems strange the NCR wouldn't do their best to retrieve a fallen comrade.
Colonel says he can't spare the men to bring Esteban back home. And the fiends, they put all kinds of mines and traps around his body. Snipers, too.
I'll recover your husband's body.
Ma'am, I'd about given up hope. But you've got to be careful. I don't want anybody else dying on my account. Esteban's body is laid out between some of the buildings, east of the Repcon headquarters. At least that's what his squad mates said. There's an NCR position just north of there. It's on the way. They should be able to tell you what the situation is.
I just realized I went to the wrong building with him. I went to the Repcon test facility. I should have been going to the Repcon... Ooh. Colonel, I pulled the log from the East Pump Station computer for the last week. Looking back over the past several weeks, the times are roughly consistent. There's definitely something going on. Water shouldn't even be going over to the west side. And yet the log says otherwise. I know I'm on to something. West side, South Cistern, 1011, 1027, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Well, we are on with a lead. But first... let me go and, help this lady's husband's corpse. Crack. And, that's what we'll call it for today. But yeah, I'm now realizing I went to the wrong place entirely. His body is east of Repcon HQ. This was the building I should have gone in, not the Repcon test facility. Ow! Hi there, boyos. Goodbye. 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 Nice. Okay, so you said there's booby traps, right? So I need to gently... Okay. Can you... you're not going to be able to hold this, are you? God damn it. Don't just yeet it at me. Hey, come here.
If you would like... no argument. Sure. Just don't treat me like a pack Brahmin, okay?
Right. I forgot about these. Thanks, buddy. I got you, soldier. Do I need to walk him all the way? Character of the troops camped at north side of the railroad tracks. Friends? Oh, there you are. I got him, boys. I saved our brother. Oh, I'm just quick walking. Weird. I got him, boys. I saved our
Oh my god, are you
corpse.
okay? You've got to get to a medic. Doc Kemp can patch you up back at base. How could you sacrifice your body like that? You never even met him. If the NCR doesn't have a medal for this, they should make one up.
I just did what anyone else would. I made a promise to Private Morales.
That must be some kind of code of honor you hold yourself to. You're like a woman possessed.
Hell yeah.
We'll make sure Ranger Morales' body gets sent back home. You don't have to, you know, pick him up on your shoulder and haul him to California.
Thank you.
Even though I believe you would if you had to. You should go tell Private Morales the news. I know she'll be relieved.
I'm just gonna do that. Thank you. Ow! What the hell? Okay. Hey, guys! Get down! Oh. That one fired way further than I intended to. Good job, bud. Ooh, I have one of those, so I will take that. Because I can repair the one I have. Thank you. Not the most helpful. A marksman carbine? Oh, hell yeah. You good, buddy?
Sure. Just don't treat me like a pack Brahmin, okay?
So you're 5 mil. What is the thingy one? Firstly, take them. That's the assault carbine. The marksman takes 556. Take that. I was gonna put. Oops, no. Give me back, Lil Devil. I want to equip Lil Devil. Oh. Okay. This thing looks like it's gonna be like a shotgun in pistol form. Not really. Not as much kickback as I thought. Okay, let's go loot these bodies. And then go into the building I was meant to go into, which is this one. Not that one there, because I'm dumb. Although that's actually Black Mountain, but... Can I even get on the roofs? I don't know if I can. Oh, well, where's one of your bodies? Do I have a hunting rifle on me? No. In fact... Whoops. Hello. Give me that. Hey. Arcade.
Sure. Just don't treat me like a pack Brahmin, okay?
I know. Carried that as well. I'm really not going to use it all that much. Did I launch anyone else? I launched you. Huh. Anyone else? Oh, hi, Arcade. Did one of us self... Oh, one of us did self-trap. Okay, well, I can't get to the either of the other ones. So, let's head into the Repcom building. And, Arcade should have something to say about me doing that. If not, we give up. Which I think is a pretty fair solution.
I've read about Repcon.
Okay, there we go.
I think they did some work with the the government before the war. Rockets and some energy
good
weapon
cover.
prototypes, I think.
Good cover, asshat. Well, what's Project Semele?
Another one of Poseidon Energy's mini-secret weapon projects, before the Great War. It didn't go anywhere. That's how Repcon got their shot, so to speak.
How do you know so much about this again?
Stop thinking so much. Thanks.
Okay, well, alright. Well, with that, that's where we're gonna end it. We're getting to know Arcade a little bit better. And next time we're gonna go and hunt down Corporal White, or Captain White, or General White, or whatever he was. But for now, that is where we're gonna call it. So thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, you know what to do. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit share, tell your friends, tell your family, tell a stranger on a train that this is where you'll find the funky freshest of dumb content. Follow me on Twitter at BugTheGuyJin. And wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, or generally one hell of a day. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.